Hello everybody and welcome back to Letterboxd Book Club. My name is Claire.
And I'm Mackenzie.
And today is our 2-year Letterboxd Book Club posting anniversary.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Our original anniversary.
Oh yeah, that's
Despite
right.
our minor hiccup, that was entirely my fault.
We're both taking the blame for that. It's okay. But today is a very special episode because we are joined by, once again, Luke.
Hello everyone.
Kenzie's husband.
Woohoo!
There we go.
Great to be here.
He has finally finished A Court of Silver Flames. That was
Finally.
his...
Took him a year.
It took me a solid 12 months to get through.
Closer.
That's alright. He finished the series and that's all that matters. Or at least he's up to date.
And Luke is now on the Kindle train,
I have joined the Kindle family, yes.
the Kindle Club.
Kindle Club, and it is, I like it.
What are you reading right now?
Throne of Glass.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love that. So this time next year, we're going to do a full Throne of Glass recap.
Yeah.
8 books in a year would be pretty
Yeah,
good.
well I made the goal for 5 next year, so
Okay.
we'll see how we go. I reckon
We'll
the way
get
I'm
up-
going, I
Let's
reckon
make that 8.
we can try and make it 8. to get the
Actually,
series
no,
out.
7, because we're not going to make him read Tower of Dawn.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Maybe even 6. Doesn't even need to read Assassin's
Assassin's
Blade.
Blade, I can fill it in.
There we go. Yeah, 6.
There you go. Take away some filler, we're all
we
good.
just negotiated. All good. So today is just a fun little episode. We're just going to have Luke's thoughts and feelings throughout the entire ACOTAR series, or at least up to date, up until Silver Flames. Because Kenzie and I have not read that book in 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be interesting to hear his insights and his thoughts and feelings.
Although I am currently reading, and by the time this comes out, it might already be released, but I'm reading the fan fiction, so I'm well in the ACOTAR universe.
Oh,
again.
yeah. You're sucked in. Maybe that's the next thing Luke needs to read.
Yeah.
The Reese's point of view.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Court of Mist and Fury.
Yeah.
And we're going to follow up with a little fun quiz too, because that's what we did last time, and it may as well be tradition now.
So, Luke, have you finished our Silver Flames episode?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
Right.
I listened to it pretty much after I finished reading it, because Mackenzie told me to.
Never against your own volition. It's always
Finish
against your
as soon as the final page is closed. I listen to this. I'm like, okay, all right. So I listened to it, and a lot of the points that are made in that episode are valid, I reckon, in my thought process. I thought it was very, very long-winded for what transpires. Like, I feel like you could take out maybe half of the book, and you'd got a really good condensed
It just needs to be
story
a bit more concise.
Yeah.
And succinct.
Yeah, I feel like, it was just training and intercourse and training and intercourse for majority of the book, which is fine if you're into that. But I think it was a little long-winded for what the main core of the story was, I think.
Do you agree with the most controversial conspiracy that there was a ghost rider?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, no, it's...
We just feel
Yeah.
the way certain characters were written and how they were acting.
Yeah,
and
you thought
and
Rhys
the
was...
argument that, well, we've only seen them from Feyre's point of view, so they could be really different.
Unreliable narrator and all that
it doesn't
stuff.
stand up because I don't think people are so polarizing. I don't think people are black and white either, but it was a big leap.
Yeah, and you guys said yourselves that Rhys was a different, I don't know, aura about him.
And now
in
that
this
there's
one.
been all this controversy with the AI cover of Crescent Flames.
Yeah.
Crescent Flames?
Crescent Flames? Crescent City? Sorry, Crescent City.
Just with confidence.
Could there have been a little bit of a chat GPT situation as well with Silver Flames? We'll never know.
That wasn't around when Silver Flames was out, so we can
We don't know that.
we can rule out ChatGPT.
I mean, that would be the new wave now.
Yeah.
If authors are getting lazy, not so much lazy, but maybe lacking idea, and they turn to that for, I guess, insight. But it seemed different than, I guess, the previous titles for sure.
Yeah, as we, I think, probably would have discussed in that episode, it was a real tonal shift as well, because you'd go from a YA essence trilogy to then suddenly, say the word cunt and it's very vulgar and
Oh, it was
vile.
brutal. Like,
And it's
yeah.
like, that is the number one hint that there must be a ghostwriter, because there's no way you'd have to flip that switch.
She doesn't use those words in the
In any
previous
other-
ones.
No,
does she?
it's very
or
PG.
in any other books.
Yeah. Even in Throne of Glass, it's like a vulgar gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Crescent City as well.
Actually, I think Crescent City is a bit more gnarly with the swearing aspect.
Yeah, but they don't say cunt.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Or cock.
Oh,
Too
very,
much.
very confronting, some of the scenes.
But I suppose, knowing what we know, Kenzie, about Sarah J. Maas universe,
Yes.
there needs to be the tonal shift so everything can
Yes.
make sense.
I think it was just very jarring.
Yeah,
We
for
should have
sure.
had a bit more of a
Oh, yeah, to come from the first three to...
4.
Well, yeah, first 4.
Oh.
Well, the three, from
Yeah,
ACOTAR,
yeah.
ACOMAF, and
ACOWAR.
Yeah,
it's all
I'm
it's
disregarding
very the PG
Starlight, Frost and
aspect.
Starlight.
Because you didn't read it.
Because I haven't read it, yeah.
I forgot about that too. Sorry.
I like the lore and the fantasy side of it. Like, I think it's really good story writing. And look, my opinion doesn't hold much merit because it's the only book series I've read. So I can say it's the best series I've ever read, and it's the only one I've read. So that whole universe I really enjoy. So hearing about like the Dread Trove and all the different magics and the ancients, entities and stuff that they encounter, all that stuff I find fire. I reckon that's cool.
Fire. Love
Yeah,
that.
fire.
It's bussin'.
It's bussin'. But
Slay.
when it gets to, I don't know, the more, and I've said this in the last one, all the intimacy stuff I couldn't really give a shit about. But yeah,
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah. But all the fantasy lore and all that I find really intriguing. But yeah.
Truly is a little bit for everybody, because a lot of people bank on the relationship aspect and the intimacy stuff, whereas other people are more into the magic system, the political
And that's
landscape.
why I love Wing and Ruin so much, was because it was
Actiony
everything tying in together of that story.
and
the first
an essence
trilogy.
of race against time as well, a sense of
Yeah.
urgency. And
So where do you think this series is headed?
Yeah, I am not sure because it kind of just like I
Claire
feel
and
like,
I know where it's going.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, I feel like going off what I can remember, other than the multiverse,
Yeah.
whatever,
yeah.
I think obviously we got that sorcerer guy, the Firebird fella. I remember we call him Koshi. I don't know if that's even how you say his name,
Kosher
but
or
he's
Yeah.
gonna play a big role.
Co-star.
I don't know. There's a couple more mortal queens that are probably still a bit angry about all there.
Yeah, it kind of didn't. It was weird. It's like
It felt like it was 3 stories in one.
Yeah,
but
it's
even
huge.
like the main villain, bad guy, like they're in there for like a page. There's so much build up.
Yeah,
Like there's a 5-inch thick book
it's huge.
of
Yeah.
build up, and then in 2 pages.
Yeah, it's
Gone.
like one chapter. What's her name? Is it Briellen?
Briellen.
Briellen. Yeah. She's set up to, being the one to,
Yeah.
because
Did you feel like it had a bit of a last trial of the Triwizard Tournament feel?
Oh, yeah,
The
for sure.
Blood Riot?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I kept
yeah.
thinking, I was like, this is the Triwizard Tournament.
Yeah. Getting the Dread Trove was one.
Yeah.
Doing the blood, or even the training in the beginning could have been like task 1. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe just, I don't know. The intimacies with Cassian was probably the first task. Second task was all the Dread Trove stuff.
Yeah.
And then third task, Blood Riot. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I feel that.
I guess more questions now is she's made more Dread Troves.
Yeah.
Like,
Inadvertently. Yeah.
is that now going to play a part in the next?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that this was the first book of the new trilogy. I didn't know. I thought it was a 4 or 5 book series. I didn't know it was.
I think just with the way everything was structured, it just came across like ACOWAR, everything with Highburn, tied up Feyre and her family all being a part of the Fey universe,
Yeah.
and then now it's like that grand leap to that next stage.
Yeah.
Or next phase. It's like Marvel Phase 2.
Yeah.
potentially,
Yeah, because
yeah.
it's the first. I mean, I haven't read Frost and Starlight, so I don't know whose perspective it's in.
It's just a Christmas special. It's
Is it from someone's perspective?
It's
though?
Feyre. Oh, it's
Is it
multiple.
Feyre?
it's a bit of
multiple.
everybody.
Multiple, yeah.
Because this is like the first now book of that series that it's solely someone else's.
It's
point
more
of view.
third person point of view, because in ACOTAR it'd be when it's Feyre's point of view, it's I'm doing this.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
that.
sure.
Whereas obviously in this one it's just
Feyre
an
felt like
overall.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Feyre.
Yeah.
Nesta did this. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Nesta hates her life. Whatever.
Yeah,
Blah blah blah.
I will admit it was really hard to get into.
It was a
Because-
struggle.
Yeah. I think I said I kept telling you because you're like, I hate this, and I was like, just get to chapter, I think like 19 or something. I was like, just get to chapter 19.
I could not give two shits.
That's how we all felt. The first time I read the series all the way through, I didn't read Silver Flames.
And you told me too, you were like, you have to just like push through.
Yeah. And then the second time I read it, I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
And then the third time I was like, oh, okay. Like,
yeah. And once you get past that initial, like you said, that initial event, then it's not too bad. But, oh my God, I hated it.
Yeah, I mean, and with the setup of the Phase 1 trilogy, you're set up to hate Nesta in a way, or resent her, or feel like she's not doing enough, or feel that she probably wasn't the greatest sister. Yeah. But then obviously in this book, there's a bit of a switch up with a lot of readers and fans, because they're like, I relate to Nesta in some ways, or she's just traumatized, leave her alone. But at the end of the day, like, everyone in this book is traumatized one way or another. Like, you can't, suffering is not a contest. Yeah, that's what I like to say. But
yeah.
And I think, though, in this book, she's proved herself.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huge character arc for that one. Oh, that's right. There was, when I listened to your podcast, you guys kept saying, and I know the whole moral of your conversation was, there's always 3 of everything. And you guys said that there was 3 bargains made, but there was a 4th.
I think that was a bit of a stretch, but okay. Okay, a 4th bargain?
Yeah.
What was
so
the 4th bargain?
So there's a 4th one with the cauldron itself. Because I think after she saves everybody at the end, she gets a ink tattoo on her back.
Okay.
And then it was like, there's a bargain with the cauldron. And I was like, oh, I have to tell you guys. But
I don't think that was a bargain, though, with the cauldron. I think it was more like just marking an acceptance. It was like, you've given something, so yeah, it's like you took something and now you're relinquishing back to me, and this is me marking you that, like, I acknowledge what you've done.
Do you want me to read it?
Huh?
Do you want me to go get it?
No.
Jesus Christ. Because I know, just trying to remember these bargains.
Because she said, I'll give you everything back if you save them. And I don't think that's a bargain, because, like, bargains are mutually
beneficial.
Yeah. And so Nesta doesn't get anything out of it, apart from her loved ones, but she doesn't really care about them that much. So, like, she gives up everything just to save them, so she doesn't really get anything apart from them. Like, she doesn't get...
Do you really want to debate the linguistics of
yes.
what a bargain is? I'm going to debate that.
Because you're wrong!
I didn't even remember that. But, yeah, I mean, if that's how you feel. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know where to go from
there. No, just
very interesting. Yeah.
Bring it up.
Based interpretation. You can see it as a bargain if you wish. Although I don't think it would hold much weight anymore. Yeah.
No, because it's just what like a fraction of what it, the power is now.
Oh, wouldn't part of that bargain be that she's capable of bearing Illyrian children? Is that not beneficial to her?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Luke, so within that quote-unquote bargain then, Nesta changed her wombage and her hippage and Feyre's to bear Illyrian winged babies, but she did not change Elaine's.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because Elaine wasn't in the book, so
yes,
you can't
everyone's
really
forgotten
wish
about
for
it.
something for someone who's not there. Hey?
What do you think Elaine was?
Oh, with Rizrael, for sure.
Rizrael.
100%.
Shadow Riz.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
No, I actually don't know. Like,
don't think she's a little bit too quiet? A little bit too sneaky?
Oh, probably.
Can walk with the shadows?
Yeah, look, I haven't really thought that far into it, to be honest.
Okay, we'll tell you. On the internet, there's a very popular theory that's stupid and whack.
Right.
That Elaine is going to change sides.
Oh, that's cool.
Evil Elaine.
Elaine.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I mean, look, I didn't take note of it because, to me...
It's also a very big book and a lot's going on, and it's hard to remember one innocuous moment. Yeah.
Oh, and that's the thing, like, there's so many characters in this book that...
Yes. But with the popularity of the Rizrael and Elaine pairing, but now she doesn't have the body to bear the children.
I don't know, you have to spell it out for me.
Do you think she'll end up with Rizrael, or do you think she'll end up with her quote-unquote...
Oh, no, she won't go with Lucian.
Rasman? Or Rusian?
He doesn't know that yet, I'm going to tell him.
Rusian?
Lucian?
I don't think so, 'cause she keeps seeing repulsed.
Do you think Lucian's her mate?
No.
Who do you think is her mate?
I don't know.
This
I'm
is
not
now an interrogation.
Yeah.
What
I
do
feel
you
like I'm
know?
being interrogated.
Do you think-
I don't know.
Do you think that perhaps Lucian scented something on her, and in order to protect other people, he took the fall for someone else?
See, I haven't read too many theories. You guys.
Tamlin.
Oh, you reckon Tamlin?
I don't reckon Tamlin, but that's what the internet thinks.
Oh.
Because
I
she
mean,
likes
sure.
flowers and stuff, and she gardens, and where else can she do that but at Spring Court?
True.
She can bring it back to life.
And then it can be a Tamlin redemption arc.
Oh, that'd be a hard arc to redeem.
He's already
if
redeemed
Nesta
in my
can get a
book.
redemption,
Really?
He's redeemed.
if
in my
Nesta
book.
can, we can like Tamlin again.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in my books he's redeemed.
He saved a human girl, didn't he? From Highburn, I think.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't read. I only sent you that one theory about Elaine.
And I'd already
I
seen
don't
them all.
remember what it was.
He keeps sending me reels
I
and
keep
memes.
sending
I was
you
like,
reels.
look, I know all of this.
I've known this 2 years ago, bud.
Yeah. I've been on this. This is me in my inner turmoil for 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
And you finally caught up.
the Elaine.
And also, because you can reject a mating bond.
You can.
So,
Yeah, it was mentioned with Nesta and Cassian.
So maybe Elaine's gonna, in a way, it makes sense for her to take that different path,
Yeah.
so we can see the different outcomes and the
Well,
consequences
that's the
of
thing.
such
We haven't
things.
seen a rejected,
No, exactly.
so we don't know the repercussions of.
Has it been told what happens? Because
I think it's just really painful for both parties for a bit.
that sounds familiar,
Yeah.
actually.
Who do you ship Rizriel with then?
I mean, Elaine, but you guys
Not Gwyn?
in it. Not Gwyn. Oh, wasn't there a theory of Gwyn that Gwyn might be the child of?
Tamlin?
Something like that.
Yeah,
She's like the
Yeah.
The
great
granddaughter or
of
something.
something.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Eris or something, wasn't it? Because there was a copper hair.
something to do with the Autumn
Something
Court.
to do with the Autumn
Yeah.
Court.
Some say Lucian's a grandpa or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Tamlin, yeah.
Or
I
it's
remember
like a
seeing
father
something.
You
situation.
don't think that they had a little bit of Riz going on between
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Rizriel and Gwyn?
Yeah, look, I'm sure there was.
Have you read the bonus chapters?
No, no, I haven't.
Bonus chapters don't count because they're so inaccessible.
Yeah.
Really?
We hate bonus
Capitalism.
chapters.
Only online.
No, because so you'll release the standard book, and then like Bloomsbury UK will get like a bonus chapter, and then like Barnes and Noble America will get a bonus
And then
chapter.
Dimmicks will get a bonus
and then
chapter.
Dimmicks will get. So you have to buy
Different.
like 4 books.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
okay.
So like no, that's
And
Two.
giving into capitalism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too hard to get.
I believe there just should be like on a website,
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
all of
for
them.
sure.
And it's like I would pay like $5 to go and get like all like the bonus
Yeah.
chapters or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, and just have it in like a PDF or something.
Yeah, but usually like it comes up on TikTok or like you can Google like bonus chapters and someone's done the good
On Reddit.
on Reddit and put it up.
We love an internet Robin Hood.
Yes,
Sure.
just like we hold a lot of power right now with access to an arc.
Yep.
What was your favourite moment of the book?
Favorite moment of the book was when they're in the that real ancient like bog,
Oh yeah,
and she gets the mask.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
I
kelp.
thought that was.
I think I'm pretty sure that has a kelpie encounter.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was.
She puts it on, doesn't she?
Yeah. Puts it on and
She has to save herself,
just destroys that.
and she's like has a little army of dead
Oh,
folk
yeah.
for a moment.
I was saying to Mac, I was like, if they ever like make these books into like a series, like that scene alone will look awesome.
Yeah, I've seen
I
some
reckon.
art of Nesta with the mask and her little
Yeah.
minions walking through, and it's just so cool.
Yeah, I reckon that was my favorite part of it.
And what was your least favourite?
Least favorite.
I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
Yeah, well, you tell me yours. It might jog my memory.
Is this cunt always this wet for me, Nesta?
Yeah. Yeah, no. I guess that aspect of the book is probably my least favorite. It was just so confronting. Like, it was just like, boom, we're in it. Big,
Yep.
impactful words and descriptions and stuff. And it was way more intense than the previous books, I thought. I was like, God damn.
I would say one of my least favorites would be Brylan just dying outright
Yeah.
in
Oh,
the one chapter
Yeah.
that we see her. Of course,
Too much build up for a character to perish so fast, I think.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing is like, there was so much like
And just for
elusiveness surrounding her.
Cassian
and-
to be bewitched. He's bewitched, Cedric. He's bewitched.
Yeah. it was the trials
Just
of
to stab himself in the heart or whatever, and then he just doesn't. And it's like, well,
Torment. Yeah.
and just how behind the scenes, Brylan was able to just manipulate or
So much.
ally herself with that Illyrian guy to compromise
Yeah.
the Illyrian camp and all that stuff. I just feel like it would have been important to see the process of
because
that
also,
happening.
what can she offer them? Nothing. She's an old crone.
Yeah, she's an old mortal queen.
She can't even offer them yiddies.
Old Yetis.
Yeah.
Hey, some people might like that. The Illyrians might like that. Immortal Yetis. Because, yeah, I think her lore was that she was intended to be changed into a fae immortality, but because she was after Nesta, she was like withery and old and
yeah, she was immortal, but
immortal but old. Yeah. Again, the Illyrians might tap that. Other than immortality, she truly offers nothing. And what was she searching for the Dread Trove for? Was it just because she wanted to be powerful?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone just wants to be powerful and to rule the world.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
But yeah, I thought the story was alright. I just think it was really long-winded for what we got.
For sure.
I think.
If I remember, I think you said Moore was your favourite character last time.
Yeah.
How do
What
you
is
feel
Moore's
about
power?
Oh, Moore's the same as Elaine. I didn't see her in this book.
Moore? She was off.
She was off being
There's so many characters that played such big parts in the previous books.
She was off in, where was she, like Versailles or something?
Valahan or something.
Valahan, that's the one,
Yeah.
Just gone.
Like, what's she doing there? There's just some
She's
political
the lady
stuff.
friend.
But her and Emery, though, flirting. Oh, that's funny.
They kind of tease, well, not tease, but they explain, like, Cassian and Eris's exchange at the end.
Oh, yeah, that happened too. We see a little bit more of Eris.
Trying to work out what happened to Moore that night.
Yeah, it is still
I
vague.
feel like that'll be more explained again.
It's coming.
Ambiguous, yeah.
Future.
And now that you've started reading Throne of Glass, and you have heard me state that I like Throne of Glass more than ACOTAR, what do you think you have in store?
Honestly, I don't know.
It's hard just going off from the first
Yeah,
book. And
because
17
it's so
chapters
different.
in.
The first two are so different to the last ones.
Like I'm...
So
I'm
Sarah
only up
J.
to
Maas wrote Throne of Glass when she was 16.
Yeah, right.
So
Okay. Like I said, I'm only up to chapter 17 at this point, so I'm 30% through.
Who's your favourite character so far?
I don't mind that K-hole? Chol? I don't know.
Kale.
Is it Kale?
Kale. People
like
call him stale
Kale?
lettuce.
I think he'll be
It's Kale.
like a loyal...
Oh, yeah. I have a pronunciation guide in my book if you need it.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, on the audiobook it's like cow.
The audiobook
The audiobooks
is
are
wrong.
bad, yeah.
And then I read it and it says chow, and I'm like, maybe it's a weird way to say coal.
Yeah, I
The
thought it
first
was
time I
Cole.
read it, I said Cole,
Yeah.
but it's Kale. Like your friend Kale.
Um,
But it's fantasy, so you got to switch it up.
I think, at the moment, like I don't know. I like him. You see like a loyal side to him, I guess, to Dorian and all that sort of stuff. But
That's nice.
We love a
Clearly
loyal
I'm-
guard who's never seen combat his entire life.
And he's 22 and captain of the guard.
Yeah, no.
Interesting.
There has to be nepotism somewhere.
like I said, I'm early on.
He is the Tamlin to Throne of Glass, if you will. Or just how people call Tamlin tampon.
Yeah. Like he does get the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
He's the butt of the joke.
okay.
Yeah. But no, the first Throne of Glass book is good because you have it's a competition. There's always gonna be action and stakes.
And that's the
stuff.
shortest one, Luke, so you got to hustle through
Yeah.
them.
I know.
I would argue Assassin's Blade's pretty short.
Oh, yeah, but he doesn't have to read Assassin's
Yeah,
Blade.
no. Yeah, fair.
Is that part
He's
of
not
the
a romantic.
Throne of Glass series?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It's a prequel, though.
Oh, okay.
There is discourse on which order you should read
Yeah.
Throne of Glass.
If you read the release order or the romantic order, or
chronological order.
yeah, maybe I'll make him read it just for Sam Cortland.
I got a fair few to cover. I didn't realise Sarah J. had
Assassin's
so
Blade's
many.
like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Read it in a day.
Yeah. Read the first two and then read Assassin's Blade.
Because Assassin's Blade makes this Crown of Midnight make sense a lot more.
Yeah.
And then the books just progressively get thicker and thicker.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll kick off once you reach the third one. Era 5.
Yeah,
Era 5.
Max
Or
said
technically
it
fourth,
picks
third,
up
fourth.
quite a bit.
It's my favourite one.
We can make him do the tandem read.
Or we
Terror
could.
Dawn.
Yeah.
No, that would be a nightmare. Yeah, there's this whole thing where it's called a tandem read between Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms, where you read certain chapters at a time because the timeline is meant to be the
So,
same.
yeah,
that's
Tower of
interesting.
Dawn is a
Right.
Kale book because he
Yeah,
goes off to
sorry.
a different continent.
doing
Right.
stuff.
And so he's doing stuff while there's simultaneously stuff happening on this
they're
continent.
doing it in...
Yeah, so it'll be like read like
Chapter
chapters like
1.
1 through 16 of Empire of Storms, and then read chapter like
1 to 5.
1
or
to
whatever.
5 of Tower of Dawn. Yeah,
It sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that how you guys read
we
it?
didn't read Tower of Dawn.
Oh, you didn't. Okay. Right.
So it'd be funny if we make you do it so you can tell us what happens. But no,
We understand the gist.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But no, I like it at the moment. The trials and stuff, seems like they're going to get more intense the deeper I go. But yeah, it's cool because it's like she's kind of got to suppress a lot of her ability, I guess, or her skill, and there's like showing little flickers of what she can do.
She's pretty strong for just a normal human girl.
Yeah.
we love a normie.
See, Claire, this is what she does to me. She does it. Yeah, it's a bit odd, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, cool.
She's a little bit OP for a human.
Yeah.
I mean, but that makes sense. You got to dumb yourself down so you're not a target because everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
It's
stay
trying
in the middle of the
Oh,
pack.
Exactly.
all of Akatar. Feyre hasn't really left the Autumn Court, has she? What's with that?
Oh yeah, how do we feel about Nesta losing her powers? Because we always talk about on the potty how we hate strong female characters inevitably losing their powers.
Well, I think she's got the training and skill set to be able to
Like magic wise.
defend.
Magic-wise,
Oh, you
though.
just mean magic-wise.
She
Yeah.
loses all her magic.
And like that, we only saw a glimpse of that
Yeah.
once, and then Rhysand was like compelling her to get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
she
it
had
in.
the literal silver flames.
Yeah, true. I'm not sure. I think she's just strong-headed and strong-willed. I think she'd be able to really...
I mean, yeah, at this point, she is an Illyrian in a
Yeah.
way. Took her 5 minutes for hundreds of years worth of training, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Did she only changed her womb, didn't she? She
Yeah,
didn't
her
change
reproductive.
Her reproductive
physical
systems.
appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was cool going over and like going through her, I guess, transition as a person, kind of like being a cold-hearted, loner that just drinks and
Fuck.
fucks everything.
I mean, yeah,
To
like
sort of being able to make friends and
I
sort of
also
working
told
through all
Luke as
those.
well. I said that 2 people die. 2 main characters die.
yeah,
Which
like,
they do.
they
They
do,
just
but-
happen to be brought back to life.
oh, yeah. Remind me, who was it?
Rhysand and Feyre.
Oh, okay,
Because
yeah,
of
yeah.
their stupid deals.
Oh yeah,
stupid.
pregnancy shit. Yeah, how'd you feel about? This is obviously Nesta and Cassian's story. But how do we feel about having Rhys and Feyre take a step back and having the whole guise of Feyre's pregnant, nothing bad should happen to her?
I don't know. It was weird that them not really being the main focus point. And I know it's Nesta's story, but I guess coming off the other ones, there's such a integral part to the story, and they kind of just seem like, I don't know, background characters.
Yeah.
But then it's like at the very end, they're like the main focus again, kind of thing.
Yeah, it all revolved around the labour.
Yeah. I didn't think they were going to die. I was waiting for Nesta to use the trove, I guess. Is what it is.
Yeah,
I thought it was alright, but yeah, you do miss that, I guess, component of those two being
It's what made
Nesta.
people kind of fall in love with the series as well.
Yeah.
Especially, I guess, Feyre being the OG main character.
Yeah.
From her perspective through everything.
Oh, and I think Mist and Fury was the big
Yeah, for
winner
sure.
for everyone in this series anyway, was that connection between those two and everything that follows on from that.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, like I said, I like this book. It was weird. I was telling Mac, I was like, this is a really good series. And she's like, well, you've said it on the worst one. But I was just like looking back at like all the events that had led up to this point, and I guess where I was up to at the time, I was like, this is just good storytelling. But
Yeah, no, good.
Yeah, it's like it's taken you long enough to realise.
to realise, yeah, I know.
Alright, shall we do the little Quizlet?
We can do a little Quizlet.
Give it a go.
There are bonus points for grubs.
Do we write on our phones?
Yes.
Alright. Gonna multitask.
Or I can give you pen and paper if you're old school.
That's okay. Could have done it Jeopardy style. What is?
For $200 I'll take.
Go ahead.
I'm ready.
Are we ready? Question 1. Name as many High Lords as you can. Bonus points for their court.
Fuck you.
And a secret... They get easier. This is the hardest one. And a secret bonus point for if you name someone.
Well, you're gonna have to fill in the time while we type.
Okay. I'll bring up some fun facts. All right, everybody. Did you know that 3 presidents, all founding fathers, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe, died on
Speaking of
July
High Lords.
4th? President Adams and Jefferson also died the same year, 1826. President Monroe died in 1831. The Earl of Sandwich, John Montagu, who lived in the 1700s, reportedly invented the sandwich so he wouldn't have to leave his gambling table to eat.
I've only got 4.
I'm just guessing.
And I reckon I got one of them. Oh, I reckon I got one of them wrong.
That's okay. Bats are the only mammal that can fly. Wombats are the only animal whose poop is cube-shaped. This is due to how its intestines form the feces.
Alright, I think...
Alright, are we ready to answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. I don't know.
Do you want me to go first? I only got 4.
Yeah, hang on, I need to write down your names so I can do points.
I have 5, but I know 4. No, 1, 2, 3. I have 6, but 4 are definitely right.
Oh, no.
Alright, Luke, go first.
So I had Tamlin for the spring court.
Yep.
Rhysand for the night court.
Uh-huh.
This is where I might fuck it up. Helion?
Hellion, yeah.
Now, I don't know if he's day or summer, and I went day.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Correct.
I don't know if I spelled his name right. Baron for the autumn court?
Yes.
Well, that's all I got.
Okay. We'll do Claire first.
Okay,
Well.
so I did Baron Autumn,
Uh-huh.
Rhys Night,
Uh-huh.
Tamlin Spring,
Uh-huh.
Tarquin Summer.
Uh-huh.
This is going to be wrong. The Winter Court guy, is it Callus?
Yes. Well,
Oh.
Callius, but I'll
Callius,
give
fuck, yeah.
Callius. Yeah.
But then I threw it a doozy, because I don't know if this counts.
Uh-huh.
Court of Nightmares? Technically? No?
No.
Just in general?
Please?
No.
No, never mind, then that's it.
Okay. So I'll give you the answers. So Baron for autumn, Hellion for day, Callius for winter, Rhysand for night, Tamlin for spring, Tarquin for summer, Thesan for dawn, and an extra special
Wait, what was the other one?
Thesan.
Rhysand.
Okay.
An extra special bonus was Feyre, who is the High Lady of the
Oh.
Night.
Alright, she's trying to be tricky. Alright. Cool. Love that.
Alright, next question. Rhys had a sister, true or false? Elephants can't jump.
Stop.
Octopuses have 3 hearts.
Alright, I've got the answer.
Do you have the answer?
I think so.
What is the answer?
False?
Damn
it!
True.
Okay, next question. Name the shape-shifting creature in the prison who Rhysand and Feyre visit.
There's a lot of creatures, so that makes sense. Everyone's OP. Everyone's a god of sorts. It's crazy.
What do Miss Piggy and Yoda have in common? They were both voiced by the same person, puppeteer Frank Oz. I knew this one. Psycho was the first movie to show a toilet flushing.
Wow. Why? Why is toilet flushing so scandalous?
Mosquitoes are the deadliest animal in the world. They kill more people than any other creature due to the diseases they carry.
Loves malaria. Alright, I've got an answer.
So do I.
Okay.
Oh, I'm happy to go first if you want. Bone carver?
Yes.
That's what I had as well.
Yes.
Do you reckon there'll be more prison visits in future?
Yes.
Because I feel like they just keep going there.
Yeah.
Just going, oh, that's dangerous. and
Prison
then it
is full
freaks
of
out.
the big bad monster gods, and I think they're going to get released.
You don't even know about the secret court.
I don't.
All right. Who is unwillingly put into the blood rite at the end of A Court of Silver Flames? 3 points up for grabs here. The wedding of Princess Diana and Prince Charles was watched by 750 people worldwide. However,
Is there meant to be a bigger, like a word after that? 750?
million people worldwide. Sorry. However, 2.5 billion people watched her funeral.
You mean 2.5 people watched the film? Alright, I got an answer.
Do you have an answer, Luke?
Wait, can you...
I forgot her name, but I know who she is.
Okay, if you can describe her in accurate detail, I'll
Oh,
accept
perfect.
that.
Yeah, I've got the best. Yeah, I've got
Okay,
it.
Claire.
Okay, there you go.
Nesta, Gwyn, Emery?
Yes.
Emery, that's the one.
Luke.
Gwyn, Nesta, and crippled Aurelian lady.
I'll take that.
Accurate.
Is that the one?
Yes.
Alright, what is the name of Rhysand and Feyre's son?
I forgot.
It's alright.
Skin is the body's largest organ.
Yep, knew that.
Knew that one.
I have an answer.
You have an answer?
Me too.
Okay, go.
Cassian Jr.
I'll take that.
I'll give you 0.5.
I think they're half a point. Just for the flair. Nyx.
Yes,
Nyx is
because it means night.
night, yes.
Who, I think I asked this in the last one anyway, who is Hellion's son?
Yeah, you did. We're going to keep going till he eventually gets it right.
I got it.
Yes.
Lucian.
Yes.
Yeah, Lucian.
Alright.
Wonderful.
What did Feyre throw at Amarantha after defeating the Midgard worm? Rhysand takes it and gives it to the creature in the prison.
Can I say?
I have no clue.
Is a bone shard of the worm?
It's just a bone shard.
Oh, okay.
Or a bone.
Well, you got that, which is good.
All right, 2 questions left.
Ooh.
All right. This one might need some explanation. But anyway, what section of Sarah J. Maas books have the most action?
Section? As in, like, the books? Or, like...
Yeah, so would it be, like, chapter 54? Or would it be, like...
I see you.
That's a little Easter egg there, everyone, as well.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Last 100 pages?
Yay!
yeah.
I'm impressed you knew that one.
It took me a minute to...
All right, last question. What resource is mined in Endovia? This is from Throne of Glass, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
It is mentioned in the very first chapter.
I would have forgot.
We use it every day.
It may be paired with a sour attitude.
I don't know.
It's alright.
Claire.
Salt?
Yes. All right, let me tally up your questions.
I think I did better this time round than last time.
Yeah.
Last time I was
The
really...
High Lords is what really got me. Thank you for providing us with this quiz,
Alright.
Kenzie, and thank you for the fun facts.
No worries. Coming in hot, Claire with 19
Woo.
points and Luke with 16.5.
That's good.
Ooh,
which is very good.
Not bad. Not bad.
Next time, I'm going to have to make a quiz for you and Luke.
Yes.
Hand in hand. Oh, I was going to ask this before the quiz, but that's okay. Just back to the series. Do we think that Feyre, Nesta, and Elaine, they're going to kind of come together and become like...
Be sisters?
Yeah, be sisters, but fix their relationships with each other?
I think so. I think we've seen now Nesta and Feyre kind of piece things up at the end to a degree.
Yeah.
But like I said, the last one didn't really have Elaine in it at all. So I feel like maybe the next one or the last book will be her story, possibly, and maybe an arc there for a bit of reconciliation. But yeah, I could see that happening for sure. But then if you're throwing the whole twist in that Elaine might be a Sith Lord, then geez, I don't know.
But hey, maybe it'd be family that brings her out of it again. Who knows?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
The more that I keep thinking about it and everything is coming back to me now, it's like Feyre, Nesta, and Elaine, they're going to have their individual moments and their stories and their arcs, but like the whole actual relationship of each other is never going to be highlighted again or and things like that. So I'd like to let them have their moments, but then they all come together and like forgive each other because
See, this is what I like about stories and movies and books and all the story writing that goes on, is the amount of theorizing and just like what ifs that people throw up in the air. I reckon that makes it a good culture, I think.
Yeah. Gets you thinking, gets you discussing.
For sure.
Get your noodle working.
Yeah.
Sometimes people try a little too hard to connect things sometimes, or connect things that aren't there.
Shout out Spatula Girl.
Oh my god. Shut up. I'm going to edit that out. I don't want to get cancelled. Or people get so, I guess, absorbed in the story and they start creating like fan canon for like fanfic and stuff like that. And it's like, is it going a bit too far, please?
Where do we think the story is going to head for maybe
We cannot
the next...
tell you without spoilers.
Without spoilers. For like the next book,
Oh,
maybe.
I just think...
Do we think it's going to be an Asriel sort of take, or... Because I see that's a
I
lot of the...
don't think we can accurately answer until we get a timeline update on the next Crescent City.
Right.
Because this is all building up.
This
multiverse.
Crescent City that's coming at the end of Jan is going to determine what the timeline is.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just think in general, like, we still got Koshi, that sorcerer lord. He seems a bit gnarly.
Vassa and Lucy and Jury and the band of
Misfits
what
or
are
something.
there?
Yeah, Band of Exiles.
Yeah,
that's
Band
it.
of Exiles.
Yeah, you don't even hear about Jurian in this one, do you?
No.
And they keep, like, they always keep doing throwbacks to Amarantha. Like, I thought there was a throwback, I think, in Silver Flame, even back to Amarantha days. And I was like, oh my God.
And, like, in comparison, like, that whole situation happened, like, months ago. Or even a year ago. Like, it's not such a big timeline for...
No. Yeah, they've been around for what?
I think it was at least a year.
Years.
Oh, but since Akatar, the events, it's only been, like, a year and a half or something.
Yeah.
So it's been really spread out.
Condensed,
Yeah. The sorcerer guy, he's gonna play a part. Maybe there'll be a Highburn reincarnate or something,
Yeah.
or even and Elaine might switch sides for some reason or whatever. But then dabbled within that, we might get a potential Asriel or Rizriel romance option, or you've started something now. We're going to highlight this on TikTok. Rizriel, get around it.
Rizriel.
Hardly talks.
Yeah.
Shadow Daddy, as people like to say.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is really hard to try and determine what can go up from here because everything is so intertwined now with Crescent City.
Mm. Yeah, well, like you said, she's writing on other series at the moment, so yeah.
How do you write like you're running out of time? But yeah, I don't know. Anything else wish to discuss? Any final thoughts? No?
Not really. Do you think there was like a message behind the book, maybe? Like,
Fucking be merry.
Fuck them traumas away. Fuck the trauma out of you.
Sometimes
Suffering is not a contest.
all you need is a good dickin'.
It solves all your problems.
what did you think of the relation?
If you don't stop saying yes, you don't get to come on the podcast ever again.
What do you guys think of the...
Please don't assume my gender.
Oh my god. The possible Eris-Nesta relationship.
Oh yeah, that the dancing as
No,
well.
but Cassie and her are mates, so nothing can happen.
True.
And
but
they've
there was
already
that...
cemented that.
Yeah.
I think it was that like.
I think Eris is
political-
part of the alphabet mafia.
Okay.
Oh, a lot of people theorize Eris and Asriel. I think if that's the right one.
Oh.
Rizriel.
Rizriel.
Yeah.
I think there's more to Eris that we don't know. I think he saved more, and I think that they had to do it the only way that they could.
I think he puts on a hard facade.
Yeah, and I think he knew the repercussions, and I think that in order to like show his father or whatever that he wasn't just rejecting it because he's a rebel, it had to be something, and so they had to put on this show, and he assumed responsibility for all of
He
that.
had to be the bad guy.
Yeah,
In the name of.
yeah, like Reese under the
Reese.
mountain.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Eris is obviously undermining his father, and he obviously doesn't appreciate the way he rules and all that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes about assuming the role.
Yep.
In the Autumn Court. Although I did realize, because I think Sarah J. Maas likes all different sorts of mythologies and blending it all together. Eris, I think, is historically like a goddess of like strife and all that stuff, and I think that might come into play. The meaning behind Eris, like he's into the strifing and the weaseling and all that type of stuff.
Because there's quite a goddess kind of entity behind Elaine, isn't there? Like people sort of refer to.
Oh, she's like Greek. A seer stuff.
Yeah,
I think.
it was like a doe or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, but like I think also with mythology, there's millions of interpretations. So who knows?
Yep.
We know that Sarah loves her mythologies.
Do you
likes
think we'll
blending.
get more, I guess, input from like the Dawn Court and the Day and the Summer, and because they're kind of in the background again,
What about the Secret Court?
or the Secret Court?
The Dusk Court.
That's the one.
I suppose once.
That's the secret one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yeah, but you give me that cryptic.
No, we don't know anything about it.
Okay.
We don't even know it's real.
Not a clue. I suppose it depends how much the rest of the High Lords value Prithian or not. If they want to stand up and
Do you
fight.
think Rhysand will become High King?
Ooh, that's a big contentious idea.
Or do you think someone else will become High King?
They don't even need a High King.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, but not just of the court, of Prithian.
Oh, Prithian altogether.
Because they're all. Yes.
I don't think he'd want that, would he? I mean, he'd want peace among the land, but I don't know if
he's rejected it before. It's canon.
Yeah,
So I don't know why you're trying to stir up trouble.
I like doing this to him.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, no, it gets me thinking. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he wants it. Clearly, he didn't want it. So I feel like he just wants there to be peace among the land, but, you know,
Peace, love, and
not want
happiness.
to have to rule it.
Oh well, that is all.
Alrighty, that's it. Thank you for joining us, Luke.
No worries.
Thank you for your
having me.
time.
Tune in this time next year for Throne of Glass.
Yeah.
So yeah, this concludes the episode of Letterboxd Book Club. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it.
Join in the conversation for your theories and thoughts.
There we go. Yeah.
Thanks,
all good.
everyone.
Thank you. See you next week.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I forgot about that. Yeah. God damn. Alright, take care.
Bye.
Bye.